Here's how to get onto your Google Classroom account using a computer. First, you have to go to the internet. Now, you probably have a couple different internet browsers to use. The one you want the most, the one that will work the best, is Google Chrome. Why will Google Chrome work better than Safari and Edge and Firefox? Google Chrome will work better for Google Classroom because Google Chrome makes all of the Google Classroom products. And they said, oh, we're going to make sure that all of these and Google Classroom work better on Google Chrome. So you want to be using Google Chrome. If you don't have it, you can download it, the Google Chrome. But let's go on Google Chrome. Next, I'll make it big here. At the top on Google Chrome, you'll see a circle that either has a picture or a letter. You click that, and it will show you all the accounts that you have here. I have a lot of accounts, as you can see. But what I need is an account that ends with at nycstudents.net. That is the only school account that every person has to get onto their school Google Classroom. So let me show you how to do that. If you don't have any names here, or even if you do, but you're missing the school one, you go down and press add. So again, I click the circle. If there's nothing here, no one signed in, then you just press add or sign in. Add. Now, I'm going to name this exactly what it is so it will show up on my list that way all the time. Your school classroom account will probably be something like your first name, a little bit of your last name, maybe some numbers. I'm just making this up. This one. And then at NYC for New York City, students with the S at the end for a lot of students, .net. All right? Yours will look something like this, and you can't guess it. If you don't know what yours really is, ask your teacher what it is, and they will tell you. I'm going to put in mine, which looks different than the normal students, but it does end with nycstudents.net, which is the important part. And I could pick a cool picture. Let's pick this pizza falling down the stairs. And I'll press add. At the bottom, I'm going to press add. What that just did was add, see here's the pizza, it added it to the list, to this giant list of all my accounts. Now, make Chrome your own. I don't need to get started because we've already built a Chrome username for every kid. So you just press already a Chrome user, sign in. And here's where you'll type your school name, official one, and if you don't know it, you ask your teacher, what is my Google Classroom account name? So here, I'm going to type mine, which looks like this, and it ends with at New York City students.net. Now so we're on Google. That's why we had to tell them which company, which place, nycstudents.net. Now I'll press next. Now we're in New York City. So we don't have to type the ends, the at NewYorkCityStudents.net anymore. So now you just type the beginning, everything before at NYCStudents.net. Now for the password is your OSIS number, which is a number that is given to every student in the entire city. But every single student has their own password. It's about 9 numbers long. If you don't know what your OSIS number is, ask your teacher, because all the teachers have all the OSIS numbers for every kid. So I'm going to type mine in. Did I type it right? Let's find out. So now we're going to press sign in here. And what I would do is I would press save right here, so you never have to do that again if you get saved. Now they want you to verify it's you. That means, is it you? I don't see how this helps, but I'll press continue and say, yeah, okay, that's me. Thank you. Do you want to link your Chrome data to this account? I'm going to say no. Cancel. Okay. Now if you look up here in the corner, you have whatever you picked, and it will be on the list. It's not on the list right now because I'm using it. But now I added it to my giant list, so I never have to type all that again after I do this. I'm going to type classroom.google.com. Just so you know, all of Google's products, like they have Google Photos, they have Google Drive. The way that it works to find any is you type the name of the product .google.com. So like if I want to drive, Google Drive, I just type drive.google.com. If I want Google Photos, I type photos.google.com. But I'm going to type classroom.google.com. Okay, now we sign in this one more time, and then we'll be signed in for like a long time. Same thing, here's students one that ends at nycstudents.net. And yes, it is me, not someone else. And there you go. Now you'll know because you press this little circle, the lower circle, and look, here's my @nycstudents.net. And then I'll click the class. Mine is called Fake Class. Got it. And now I'm in to Google Classroom. And if I switched accounts, let's just say, just for example, look, it is nowhere. Oh yeah, here it is. It's on my list. The pizza didn't save, but the whole name saved. So now I don't have to type all this again. I just press, I want this one, and it'll bring me to this account, and then you just go to classroom.google.com. Thank you.